What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about Natalie Nunn. Natalie Nunn is triggered. She's angry. She's upset. And I'm going to react to a video that was posted, a video clip that was posted by her right before New Year's, right? She did an interview with Cam Newton and she made a fool of herself. She went on there to be a troll and she got trolled. And I guess she didn't like the responses that she saw when she was talking about baddies and, you know, what she brings to the table, what any baddies bring to the table. And the only thing I can surmise about baddies and what they bring to the table is that baddies are tricks. She's talking about how, you know, these baddies bring money to the table because they pay bills. You're a trick and you don't value yourself. She wanted to talk about, and I'm not going to play the clip, but I'm just going to surmise that, you know, from what I saw, right? These baddies are tricks. She wanted to bring up Jazz Chisholm dating Anna Mac, who was on Baddies, right? And Anna Mac is an OnlyFans model. She's talking about how Anna Mac is making money. But Jazz is bragging about men who purchase OnlyFans subscriptions, giving the money to him. So where's her money coming from? Jazz is a simp who's infatuated with Anna Mac for whatever reason. And these baddies to me are just a bunch of dysfunctional women who make a fool of themselves and they go viral, and they are on the Zeus Network, and the Zeus Network has had success. I'm not going to lie. And she's a big part of that. I'm not going to lie. She's a big part of that. But for her to then try to insult Cam Newton by making this video, she's trying to insult him because she's triggered and she realized that he played her. She thought that she was in control in that interview. And in reality, he just allowed her to talk and make a fool of herself. So let's get into this video clip here.
Now you're questioning my authority with the sports? Let me play dumb a little bit, but then not play dumb and act like I don't know what I'm talking about with the sports a little bit. So did you fumble the ball, Cam, or did you pass the ball off to him? I'm kind of playing stupid. Like, stop. Google Natalie Nunn, soccer days, USC. Google Ronald Nunn, the #1 corner that played at USC, back-to-back champion, rings.
No, by the way, somebody in the comment section put up a graphic of a Ronald Nunn who played at USC back in 2004. Maybe that's who she's talking about. But he looks like he was only there for a year. And so she's trying to bring up her, I guess, sports background. That, I guess she's doing that because Cam comes from a sports background. Cam was very accomplished, very accomplished. Nothing that she is saying now can ever compare to what Cam did in college. And he did it all in 1 year.
Didn't get there and lose. Got there and performed. Got there and won. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Won games, won championship games. Defense really wins the games anyways. So you lost, Cam, because that defense of whoever you played against really was the champions.
She don't even know who she's talking about. She's going off of what somebody told her. She's talking about that viral clip of Cam in the Super Bowl years ago, not going for the fumbled ball. Cam made a business decision. I don't think that I think there were a lot of things that went into that Super Bowl is why they didn't win. I think that was one of them, but that's not the main thing, right? She's just putting stuff out there because she's triggered. She realized that Cam had her on his podcast and he let her talk and make a fool of herself. And she realizes this. That interview that he did on his channel did 1.6 million views because people like to see Natalie Nunn make a fool of herself. Also, one of the reasons why Natalie Nunn is upset is because I think he asked her about her husband cheating, which I think really triggered her. No, about her cheating on her husband, excuse me. About her cheating on her husband years ago. I made a video about this years ago. This ain't the first time I spoke about Natalie Nunn. I've spoken about her before. Her husband almost left her, was moving out the house, but stayed with her. He realized that she was dumb enough to take care of him, because he's an arena football. He was at the time he was an arena football player, and he realized, I could live off this idiot. She could pay all my bills and do all these things for me. Why not stay?
Defense wins the games, baby. I'm far from it.
No, defense wins championships, idiot.
Dummy playboy. I'm sitting here like, damn, this man really degrades women, looks down on women, and preys on women. Heavy on praise on women.
But you still went on his podcast. And you seemed appreciative. One of the clips I saw, you seemed appreciative that he would bring you on his podcast. He degrades women, all these different things, but you went on his podcast. You said that one of the reasons why you came to Atlanta was to be on his podcast. But all of a sudden now he degrades women. Y'all see how the games these heifers play? You degrade women on Baddies. You built a career off embarrassing and humiliating and degrading women on the Zeus Network. What are you talking about? You built a career embarrassing women. You're an embarrassment.
He thinks that he can manipulate, be sarcastic to, and play in their face. I'm not the one. I'm far from the one. I'm far from the two. What? You think I'm dumb?
You went on his show. You went on his show anyway. You knew this before you went on his show. But again, he just let you talk. He let you talk, and he let you show everybody why these baddies are nothing more than tricks who use the money that they make to trick off on men, just like you do, Natalie. How many stories have we heard of men saying that you cheated on your husband numerous times after the initial cheating, and you were tricking off money on them? You're a trick just like the rest of those baddie chicks.
I want to answer his dumbass questions. How about that? And I did it. And I interviewed him, and he answered mine. My favorite answer was, because I was scared to jump on the ball. God, Natalie, you're fucking good. Maybe I should start a podcast. Oh, no, you don't have enough time for that. You have too many shows right now. Too many shows. Too many big shows. Gotta stay focused. But someone said you didn't answer any of the questions. I didn't have to answer the questions. He answered mine, though.
You see how proud she is that she went on there and made a fool of herself. Now, there's going to be other men, Natalie, that's not going to have you on their show. And if they do, they're going to talk all over you and they're going to make you crash out. See, Cam didn't make her crash out. He just let her talk. She's making this video coping. You're making this video coping. If you went on this interview and you feel like you won something, then why did you make this follow-up video? It's because you realized that you were a clown and a weirdo. And if anybody's degrading women, it's you. You're trying to compliment these women, talking about how smart they are, they're ex-athletes. You even asked Cam Newton, which one of the baddies would he want to have relations with? You know what Cam said? She asked Cam also, do you watch Baddies? He says, no, I don't watch it. And I think that's when she started that triggered her too. I think that triggered her when she asked him, did he watch Baddies? He's like, no, I don't watch Baddies. Because he doesn't. Only people watch that show are people that want to see you degrade women, specifically black women. You go on that show, you and the Lemmy guy, you degrade and you embarrass and you humiliate women and men as well. You show the worst in women. And you want to play that game talking about how Cam is the one who's embarrassing and humiliating women. No, that's you. That's you. That's you. That's the Lim guy. Y'all get on that network and you make a fool of women. But somehow Cam degrades women. No, I think you're the degrader. You're the degrader. You make money off the degradation of women. You can never say that Cam Newton does any of that to women. He's way more accomplished than you, your husband, or anybody from your family that you try to put out there and say that they won championships. Say whatever you want about Cam Newton. I've had my criticisms of Cam, but I'm not going to deny his accomplishments. All the things he accomplished, winning the Heisman, winning a national championship, becoming the first overall pick to the Carolina Panthers. He accomplished a lot. You have to degrade women to make money. You're a sheep pimp. That's what you are. You're a tricking ass sheep pimp. So let me know something in the comment section. Love me your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next time.